What up guys, it's Sync. Today I'm here in Negate HQ and day 2 of Void Beacons Among Us. So up to date is Bloodless NULGATH class. Like all of my classes, let me know if you think they're legit for AQ or not. And just let me know what you think of them. Do you like them? If something should be changed? Just overall opinion. That's basically what I'm mainly looking for these classes. Alright, and Blood class starts right now. Alright guys, this is Blood and NULGATH class. Luck based skill, rogue based mana regeneration. Now, like all of my Void classes, they go specifically how NULGATH described them in their armor description, pulling out the main key points of how he described his Void armors. And here are the key parts that I pulled out. Low-key occupation, lightly armored, hunter breed, hides in the shadows and stalks their prey, and they're also very skilled assassins. Basically what you mainly see here is very constant putting damage when you look at the luck and the mana regen, constantly putting damage, low damaging skills but fast attacks, controlling your enemy, just constantly shifting the battle and controlling them. That's basically what you're going to be looking for in this class. Alright, this class is a luck stat class, meaning strength 26, intellect 28, endurance 62, dexterity 73, wisdom 28, and luck 80. Luck is the main thing that's going to be pulled out this class, giving it the crit chance, hit chance, crit damage, and just overall just keeping the main feel of the class is the luck base. Luck stat. I'm sorry guys. Alright, let's proceed on to the auto attack. It's your simple auto attack studied by a reclusive few. Cooldown 1.75 seconds, physical skill and the range is close. Basically, this is the simple rogue auto attack. I believe it does 75% weapon damage or 80% weapon damage, but it's nimble but effective, constantly doing damage on your opponent in a faster rate. Alright guys, this is the first skill, Astonished. Catches the target off guard with a bolt of energy from the void, dealing light damage. Stuns the opponent for 3 seconds if it's the first strike in combat. Otherwise has a 20% chance to significantly lower their chance to crit for a short time. Mana 5, cooldown 8 seconds. It's a magical skill and the range is fly. Basically, this is the trap. You activated my trap card. This is basically a good trap starter, a good starter in a fight or whatnot. It's straight off the back, stunning them for 3 seconds and giving you the advantage in battle. Also, if you're in combat, it's a 20% chance to significantly lower the chance to crit about 30%. So this is a really good skill if you need a defense-wise lowering their damage. Alright guys, the next skill is Bloodless. Vigorously used at dealing damage based on the target's blood count. Mana 18, cooldown 6 seconds, physical magical skill and the range is medium. This skill does damage based on how high the target's HP is. So this is also a good skill starter, doing a really good damage off the back. Hitting them, it can hit up to 100 to 300% weapon damage depending on how high their HP is. So high level bosses, you can constantly put out 300% weapon damage like every 6 seconds because how high the HP they are. So this is a really good skill and whatnot. Just a good start. They have a strong start and a weak finish. That's basically how the class is designed. Alright guys, the third skill is Void Flurry. Bombards the targets with a barrage of slashes, dealing damage based off your damage per second. Increases your hit chance by 5% stack under 4. With fully stacked, applies Hemorrhage, adding a moderate DOT for 8 seconds. 12 mana, cooldown 3 seconds, a physical skill and the range is close. Basically, this does 100% off of your damage per second. This skill does entirely off your damage per second. Whatever it is, if you're stable, you're automatically going to hit that damage per second. If you're unstable, you might hit a little bit higher, you might hit a little bit lower. The DOT is 150 to 300 depending on attack power. Now, when you think about it, this is a luck based class. If you want to mainly focus on that DOT, you will focus more on more of an attack power than more than anything. But unstable does affect the DOT, so watch out. Alright guys, so rank 4 passives. The first one is In the Shadows. Increases your dodge by 12%. This is a rogue based mana regen skill, so you'll gain health and mana every time you dodge. So this is a very key point of keeping yourself healthy and whatnot in the battle. The second skill is Malice. Increases crit chance and crit strike damage by 18%. These are low damaging skills guys. You're going to need some more power off the back, and these ruthless, relentless creatures will devastate your opponent with their ability, especially with this Malice ability. Just increases your crit chance and crit damage. So doing a barrage of low damage skills, just constantly bombarding the enemy with attacks. Alright guys, let's talk about the last skill. This one's a tricky one. Crimson Mutation. Slowly morphs your body into blood, making you harder to hit, increasing your dodge by 8%, but weakens your solid form, lowering your damage output by 3% for 10 seconds. It stacks to 5. Mana 18, cooldown 5 seconds. It's a physical magical skill in the range of status. Basically, you find your perfect build or whatnot to this class. You constantly raise your dodge but lower your damage output, finding the best stable form to kill your opponent in. You might need full dodge, like you're facing a real dog. I might need just full dodge buff, so you can just keep on stacking to 5. Or you can just keep it leveled out like a 2 or 3, but not lowering your damage output too much to keep the class balanced. So it has a max stat of 40% dodge, plus the End of Shadow dodge buff, which is by 12%. And then you have the 15% damage output debuff if you max that as well. And Malice actually kind of keeps it even and balanced with the class. Basically, when you see this class together, and you see all the skills combined, this class is by all means not easy to use. You need to find the perfect combos with the low cooldowns. Just find the perfect stacking abilities and find the perfect flow to crush your opponent. The low damage attacks with the randomness of the luck stats will just give you a unpredictable range of onslaught on the opponent, kind of similar to Card Clasher, but with more of a thump and more of a direct debuff and meaning. Alright guys, that basically sums up this video. Like and subscribe, share with all your friends, and just let them know, spread the word about the Great Sync creates classes. I just want mostly feedback on any of my classes that I do, just to get the constructive criticism to help me become what I want to be, is become a class designer. So, all that good stuff, just let me know what you think of them. Day 3 is Among Us tomorrow, which will be Shadow of NULGATH, the creepy shadow black thing that stalks people. Alright guys, that's basically sum up this video. I'm Sync. Catch you guys later. See ya.
I am my father's son, cause he's a phantom, a mystery, and that leaves me nothing. Many times if you wanted to die, it's too late for me.